There's a saying about spring. Something like, comes in like a lion and out like a lamb. Up here, it's not really a weather pattern. It's more like a mood swing with a forecast. We finally made it through another Buffalo winter. The rain's coming down steady outside, and everything's wet. Grayson's out there laughing, splashing in the rain with his toys like it's the best playground ever. Just pure joy. Melanie and Grayson walk the yard together, picking up sticks, rocks, and little treasures for their daily craft. They bring it all into the sunroom, the room we couldn't even use in winter because it was just too cold. Now, it's full of light and life. Oh, actually, that's a really dark sunroom. Today, they're building a terrarium for one of his little creatures. I love watching them together, close, side by side, talking about moss and rocks.
Oh, Mama got some clumps of... Okay, you're on my foot. You're on my foot. Thank you.
He's growing up and starting to understand things.
Okay. Mama will make sure it's rooted.
I love watching these perfect moments.
You need...
So that it can grow.
And we need the bugs.
Spring always feels like a fresh start.
Spray a little in there.
After the long quiet of winter, the warmer days remind me how fast it all goes. Our little baby is growing every week. He's at the chunky thigh stage. A healthy little baby. Grayson's getting taller, talking more. And the house feels alive again. We took Grayson to a rad little bike park in Lockport to teach him how to ride his little balance bike. That place is so awesome. Smooth concrete, open space. Just right for little guy finding his balance. He's been obsessed with the movie Rad lately, blasting the soundtrack non-stop. That classic 80s song, Send Me an Angel, comes on and it just hits me right in the heart. Hearing him try and sing along, watching him push that little bike around with that big grin, it really makes me want to find a BMX bike on Marketplace and ride with him. These are the moments I want to hold on to. Back in the sunroom, Melanie's showing Grayson how to dye hard-boiled eggs for Easter. He's having a blast. Hands covered in color, laughing every time he dips one. The sunroom is finally warm enough to really use, and it's become our favorite spot again. On Easter, we drove over to Niagara Falls and spent the day with our good friends who've taken us in like a real family. We're so blessed to have them. Good food, loud laughs, and Grayson running around. It fills me up with gratitude. When you move across the country, away from your friends and family, these connections matter more than ever. Later in the dining room, Melanie's given me a haircut. We do this at home to save money. And I'm still working on returning the favor. I owe her so many favors. Baby Colton's sitting in his high chair, his big eyes taking everything in, watching the world like it's brand new. Grayson keeps popping in, cracking us up with his silly energy. After the cut, I rinse off my hair and we carry all our plant starts out to the sunroom. The nights are finally warm enough. They won't freeze out there anymore. It feels good moving them into the light, like we're all growing together. Early one sunrise, I looked out and I saw a bright red cardinal land on our birdhouse. He paused, took a few seeds, and then flew off into the new day. And it hit me. Spring is like that. A little color shows up after the gray, and it reminds you life keeps going. Spring reminds us to keep choosing what matters. Being present, pitching in, loving hard, and trying to be a better dad and husband every day. These warmer days are moving fast. And like buffalo summers, they come and go quick. I'm endlessly grateful we get to live them together.